afternoon and good evening, everyone. My name is Maggie. I'm here and you're there. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be discussing a lot of different things that had happened to me this week. One you can see in the background is my vision board. I'll be doing a separate video on that, so be on the lookout for that. It'll probably happen in a couple of weeks, but it was so fun to just hang out with my girls and catch up with them. And it's not that like our lives have altered, changed courses or anything, but like we've all are going on separate paths, and then whenever we combine, it just renews my energy. And they're all, I don't want to say they're superstitious like I am, but they do believe in like energies and manifestation and a little bit of witchcraft, and I love that. I love that because I do think I'm a very spiritual person, and so it's very comforting to be around other spiritual people. And yeah, there's always the argument that we're just crazy and we're witches or whatever. It's like, okay, get a new joke. It's been like 800 years, you know? Anyways, we're going to be talking about the results from my doctor's office. This is my weight and blood pressure. I do think, so that says 310 in case you didn't read that. I think it is mostly my fault. I'm not sure. I wouldn't say I've been eating horribly, but I have not been eating the best, I guess. And I'm going to change that by posting weekly short, like super short videos, probably maybe a minute or so. Like they might even just be shorts of like what I ate this week and give you like a full menu. So that keeps myself in track instead of including it in these weekly updates, if that makes sense. So that's how I'm going to correct that. And I think another reason was I think my scales, my weights are off in my bathroom. So I don't think I'm going to purchase a new scale yet. I might. I think a third reason this number is so high is because I also had clothes on, and usually when I weigh myself, I do not, and it's in the first thing in the morning. So I think a lot of things factor into that. But regardless of the number, it is my responsibility to be where I want to be. Okay. And my doctor, she was amazing. She's a resident. And so I'm kind of worried because I hope she chooses to stay in Pittsburgh because first of all, it's so as we all know, I'm 26, and it made me realize, because I'm pretty sure the doctor was like around my age. She's also, 26. And I was like, oh my God, I'm at doctor's age. Like, I'm not at the age where I'm like, they're still in, medical school, or they're still doing this. Like, no, they're in the workforce. They're in the workforce. What was I doing? What was I doing? We all are on our own path. I get that. I totally get that. But it just was like, but because she was so close to my age, it was really comforting talking to her, because she was like, do you have a goal weight? Or no, she didn't even say goal weight. She said, do you have a goal in mind? And I said a number, and she's like, well, why that number? And I said, well, in college, at that number, I looked really good. I looked exactly how I wanted to be. I wasn't thin, but I wasn't chunky, I was just, it was exactly how I imagined my body being. And then, so I'm going to try, I couldn't write down the full quote she said, but it was really affirming to me. And I think a lot of girls need to hear this, and women my age need to hear this, because it's something that I feel like people tend to forget because we are just so surrounded by celebrities and diet culture, and not necessarily even being fit. I mean, being thin, like, okay, which is a difference in everything, because being fit can look like a lot of different things, okay? While being thin is you look like one specific body type. That's what I mean. So here, anyways, here is the gist of her quote. Just because you have a number in your head, you are allowed to be in a body that changes with you. You are not 18/20. You have bills, job, and responsibilities now. Therefore, the stress of everything changes your body, and that's okay. It's a good goal to be healthy, but the number will not make you the happiest. And that was really affirming to hear. I don't think my weight's healthy though. That's the one thing. So it's not like she was saying, it's not like she was glorifying anything, but it's definitely like, oh, right. I'm not 1920 where all my parents, they were paying all the bills. Yes, I was in classes and working 1 to 2 jobs each semester, but like that was fun money. Okay, the money that I was bringing in, I was going out, I was doing trips, I was changing my hair, I got tattoos. Like I was not, I was carefree. I was very carefree in college. Um, and now I'm like, okay, I wake up, I go to work, I come back, try to do something, try to energize myself and my soul. I have a schedule of all the bills I pay. I do this, I budget for this, I blah 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 blah. Try to hang out with my friends. Friends are busy as well, so we have to schedule all of that. And there's added stress with that. And then I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about 5 years, 10 years, 15. And then I'm worried about the US global politics of everything. I'm worried about World War III. There's 2 wars going on right now for 2 separate things. But they probably all connect because it's all an oligarchy, really. And there's just, it's like, I was like all these thoughts just ran into my head when she said that. Because I was like, I really am. As much as I tried to be stress-free in my life, I'll just sit there and I'll be like, I could be in battle in 5 years. Or, like I could be fighting for my fucking life in 5 years. And I don't even know, like I'm just speechless at that thought. Because it's happened to people. It's happened to people who never thought they would see their country being war torn in their lifetime, and it's happening to them. And first of all, I think we all need to reread All Quiet on the Western Front. Okay, I have always been anti-war, to be fair. So reading the book is like preaching to the choir. But it's just like, you just stop and it takes your breath away. Like, the main character watches his closest boyhood friends die because they are boys. They are boys. They're not men. They're not in their 30s. They're not in their late 20s. Like, these are 17, 18-year-olds, like, going to war. And this wasn't even the Second World War. This was the First World War that this happened. Like, I can't even fathom. I understand how the Second World War happened. I totally get that. But I just, like, it's just insane to me that, like, you're sending out people's sons, and now you're sending out people's daughters. And it feels like the government's just are bleeding money into this industrial complex that has there's nothing good at the end. No one's going to be happy at the end of war. There's always going to be grudges held. There's always going to be borders ruffled. There's always going to be, history felt between tensions of countries and everything. So like, I don't get it. I do not get it. Okay? Sorry. That was kind of a tangent of everything, because I feel like I don't know. Regardless, I am back. I feel like seeing that number also kind of triggered me into just self-loathing and feeling bad for myself and all this other stuff. So I have not been eating that good. So to correct that, I have created a menu for this week. I'm not going to post it here, but I'm going to create like a short video that's just going to show the menu, and then it's going to show pictures of what I ate every day. I might talk through it. I might not. I don't know. Okay. Didn't think that far ahead. But what I do know is that I need to get back on track, because And I feel like I shouldn't even have set myself up for a goal, because that's not the overall goal for me. My overall goal for me is to change my lifestyle and get healthier. It is not to be a certain number, okay? And she did agree about counting calories. She just said focus on portion size. So, and that's what I've been doing. This past week, like I said, was horrible. Was not good for me. I just kind of vacuumed. Like I was the vacuum, okay? There's a siren going on. Sorry. I get so curious about what's going on outside. Okay. So let's unawkwardly jump to the next topic. The ballet. Let's talk about the ballet. So I saw Beauty and the Beast. As always, the dancers were amazing. I mean, when they wear like those leotards, you can see like the outlines of their muscles and everything, and that's art. That is, what is it? There's like the fine arts, and then what is it? The physical art, active arts, performing arts. Guys, if I have a daughter, she's doing ballet. She's doing ballet. I'm going to be, subliminal messaging. Okay. And I know every parent, everyone's always like, that's an expensive this, blah, blah, blah. This is expensive. Newsflash, all sports are expensive. All activities are expensive. Sorry. But like, it is just incredible what ballerinas do with their bodies. Like, just the structure and the movement, and yet it's so fluid, and like the costume design was just amazing. The set design was beautiful. It was only an hour, which was kind of disappointing, because whenever we saw Dracula, I think it was 2 hours. Maybe it was more.Maybe it was actually still an hour. I was just in shock the whole time, because it's just such a beautiful performance. But Beauty and the Beast, like, I don't think I've ever watched a full movie from Disney. So, one, I really had no Disney background in it. Two, was even based off the Disney one, so that wouldn't even help me anyways. And three, so like Belle and her father wander into the forest. She gets captured by the Beast. He tries to be kind to her by showering her with gifts. First of all, it would have worked on me. It would have worked on me, all right? I love a gift. I love a good gift, all right? I've been like, yes. During the time that he's showing her all these wonderful things and everything, she runs away back to her home, and then she realizes that he actually did care for her, so then she runs back to him. He dies of a broken heart while she's gone. And when she comes back, he, is rejuvenated, is resurrected, and then he becomes a man. And I kind of feel bad for her in that way, because she was willing to smash. She's willing to smash a beast. Okay, she did not sign up for the man part. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Like, love that for her. Like, you're wild, girl. That is wild. Teach their own. You know what I'm saying? So, and as you can see, the vision board that I have mentioned probably several times, I will be doing a separate video on that. I believe I also already said that. Maybe I didn't. But I'll be doing a separate video on that. It was we were actually prepared this time. Like, last time we made vision boards, I think we had like 5 magazines, one glue stick, one roll of tape, 1 scissors for 4 people. The only thing we had that was one of each of us was a poster board. Everything else was like 1 to 1, like 1 to 4, okay? And it was, we survived, we got through it. I brought my own pictures because I didn't really trust the magazines to have the pictures I wanted. And this time, so I brought in, I'm going to say about 30 magazines. And then my friend, she brought in about like 72. Yeah, so we had 100 magazines for 4 people. So, of course, like, I went freaking crazy. One of mine that you can, I don't think you can see it, but it does say YouTuber, and then there's another one that says Healthy Gut, and that's probably gonna be like my top 2 things right now. It's not like I want to be a big YouTuber, but I do want to continue going on this journey on YouTube and just seeing how everything is, how it all works out in the end, and recording. Recording the good and the bad. So, on a final note, I'm sorry, I've been yapping a lot. This video is gonna be, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give you time. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 16 minutes or under type of video. We'll see. I might have to edit this part out, but so the upcoming videos I have that I'm planning on releasing are my Florida trip video. I haven't fully put it together. I have put everything in a folder so I know like what material I want to use, but I haven't recorded anything. And then I'm gonna do a vision board video like I've stated, and then I'm gonna be doing a what I ate this week video, and that's probably gonna be from Wednesday to Wednesday. So you guys, or well, maybe it should be Sunday to Sunday because that's when I go grocery shopping and I eat. I'll figure it out, guys. I'll figure it out. And then I think that's all the videos I have coming up that I plan to do for everyone. So, and of course, I'm going to continue on my weekly updates. I will let you guys know if I have any changes or anything. And like I said, I don't have a goal weight in my head anymore. I just have pounds I want to lose. And I'm going to achieve it. I am. And it might take me a couple of years, but I'm definitely going to do it. I'm hoping it only takes me this year, to be honest, though. Want to get better. So, I wish you all the best. I hope your goals are going well. Please let me know if you did a vision board with your friends or you're thinking about one. There is a digital one. I forgot what the app's called, but it's free. Take a swing now. Let me know how Lent's going for everyone as well. And is there any upcoming spring activities you guys are excited for? Me personally, I think I just bought tennis balls and I took tennis rackets from my parents. So I think I'm just going to start picking up tennis. I don't know, guys. Isn't that crazy? And I was also thinking I might do like, not a workout, like a dance, learn a dance routine from a song. Just learn it. Just in case at the club it comes on and I'll bust a move, But, So, with all of those questions, please answer them. And I love you. And let me know what nail color I should get next. How about that? Please let me know. Please let me know what nail color I should get next, okay? Have a good day.